All right. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice trading day today. We're going to be going over the market, be going over the plays from today, and talk about what to expect going into the rest of the week. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader, and this is your market wrap for August 25th, 2021. Market should be closing here in about 20 seconds, so we'll take a look at what the final numbers are here. All right, Qs are going to close up here basically unchanged. SPY up 0.25%. Okay, bullish on the Qs and SPY. IWM, we've been kind of in a wait and see mode, neutral on this as this has rallied back up into resistance here. The longer it spins up here and the more bullish it'll be, potentially setting up. So you can see kind of the parallel here. So if I, move this over and then we take a look at where it started from initially here, right? We had a run up into resistance. I said the more that we base here, if we set up a breakout, then we look higher. So you can see that we're doing something very similar to what it did before. Last time it wasn't able to break out, but we got a bit of a double bottom now. If it bases from here, it looks good. If it takes off, maybe runs up, I think we were looking at maybe 227 and then pulls back from there. You can also treat that buy setup as a buyable opportunity there. So IWM looking more bullish here, but not a good place to start here as it's already 4 days up in a row there. Okay, so going into tomorrow, they all stay the same. Market bias. Bullish on the Qs and SPY, neutral on the IWM. Qs and SPY could both still pull back and remain bullish to maintain the uptrend. Okay? All right, let's get into the plays from today. So just like I talked about yesterday, a little bit more passive at the open. Although maybe one of the best plays from today was the JWN at the open. Now, if you're going to be kind of passive at the open, you also have to accept that you're probably going to miss some plays. And one of the reasons that I passed on the JWM was the kind of support in the way. A lot of congestion here to the left. This is really nice shock value though. Anybody who's been in it overnight from the last few days into this morning is underwater. And so they're going to want to bail on that position. It was into some support. So I was aware of it, did let this little breakdown here go. You can see I have a 2-minute high-low highlighted there. And then also you could have looked at it as a 1, 2, 3, and that 1, 2, 3 inside of that inside bar is a 1-minute base breakdown. And so that really was, I think, the best play, at least from the open. But I let it go because of the daily support, and I was trying not to be as aggressive at the open. So that's going to happen, right? So what I did play in the morning, relatively in the morning, was the UP. Okay, up, gapping down here underneath all support and looking lower. The way that we played it was this 2-minute breakdown here, but I was using the big stop. So really I was putting all of this together as the play. Okay, so that was how I was playing it. I like the 2-minute a lot, but I wanted the 5-minute 20 MA to be part of the play. Because I thought, if we get a run up, 5-minute maybe will come into play and save us. But that did end up kind of working out. We did survive this initial kind of bounce here. And it was kind of what I said in the room too. I don't like the way it's triggering. It's triggering a little bit too many bars in a row. The longer it paused would have been better before breaking down. But I'm using the big stop. We're using 718. So that the 20 MA would come into play, and we're gonna have to live through a pullback probably, most likely. And so we did survive this okay. Went up to 714, not an easy one to hold, but I knew I was using the big stop, and if it didn't work, it didn't work. We did get new lows. Here's where it got kind of tricky though. We did get the new lows, wasn't at target yet. I did want to stick with this one for as long as I could, but at the lows there, got this reversal bar here. Okay, after that reversal bar, we got an inside bar, mostly inside. Was thinking this could just be a shakeout. Maybe we move back down, but if we don't, I want to be out. So I did lower the stop here. So we did lose half an hour on this one, the UP here. Okay. You can see eventually went back up and got us out of it. Eventually, you know, just did its sloppy, choppy thing into the end of the day. So, you know, the trail was fine. It wasn't a mistake. It trailed off of the hourly, which I'm allowed to do if I'm in it while it's making new lows. So that was the up. So lost a little bit on that. And that I'm fine with. I like the play a lot. I like the basis for the play. The entry is a little bit aggressive, but I think I played it correctly. And so I don't really have a problem with it. Now, the OWLT, very similar kind of play here. You can see we're making new all-time lows. We're basing at the lows. Problem is this was not available. So you can see here's the OWLT breakdown. That was pretty good. I mentioned that in the room. Pretty nice sell setup as well. To play as a breakdown here, just none to borrow here for me. So you can see here's the up. So very kind of similar play. Both, you know, it's just the one that was available did not work as well. So that's going to happen. It's just maybe a little bit unlucky, but it's, you know, I'm fine with it. There's not really much I can do. So you can see there's the up base breakdown. Here's the OWLT base breakdown, right? So this obviously worked much, much better, right? So that would have been nice. And then never kind of set up any kind of climactic to play to the long side or any kind of reversal. So this kind of thing, really, really worked. So up didn't, this one did. And then really nice play from Sammy on the BLFS. I let this one go because of the spread. I didn't really like how spready it was over this base. It's just, that's the way that this trades. But really nice. Closed up here, made it all the way back up to the top there. So, you know, that's fine. You know, I think some of these down days, we're going to have them. Usually we're able to, you know, close a nice green day. Most days are green, but the down days, you want to keep them small. And so for me, half an hour on a down day like this, when, you know, the focus was always quality over quantity, you know, that's going to be fine. You know, I don't mind going over plays that didn't work. We went over the XCRS on Monday because that's just trading, right? The important thing is that, you know, we're keeping the down days small. We're not over trading when there's not that many plays that fit our trading style or trading plan, right? And then also managing risk. So I have a trail in here just based on my management to get me out before it would have, I guess it never stops really because we were using 718. Only got to 712. So that's fine. That's just how it is. Trading, that's how, and you know, it's going to be. You're going to have some down days. Just want to keep them small. Big days, the good days and the up days will be generally bigger than the down days. You're going to have more profitable days than you have lost days. Okay, so that was the day for me. Yeah, the only other thing was this KC here, but KC just didn't go anywhere. Okay, played this breakout. I think it was like, yeah, over here. I don't know. I made like a tenth of an R, something really small. So the only thing about this was that it was initially a gap down, and then was gapping down to like 26, and then by the end of the day, or by the open, reversed. So I thought, okay, maybe there's something interesting here, and 15-minute was kind of getting a little bit of a breakout there, but as you can see, just it didn't go anywhere. So this was kind of just waiting to see into the end of the day, and you know, kind of a nothing trade. Okay, so you know, that's just how it is sometimes. I'm really not too disappointed or bothered by it. I think the chart, I like it a lot. I think the setup was fine. Just didn't get us to a target before trailing. Okay. All right. So hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice day. You know, like we saw, there were some decent things out there. But and even, you know, miss some things, let some things go like the JWN. But the thing, you know, I'm trying to do is pick high quality plays, pick high quality patterns, and sometimes I'm going to miss some stuff, sometimes I'm going to pass on some stuff, but that's fine. Okay. All right. we'll be back at it tomorrow, and I will talk to you then. Have a good evening.